Day 2 here in Disneyland. Mike's sporting his Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland merch.
Merch required.
This morning, we walked.
Yeah, it took maybe 6-7 minutes to walk here, and then we almost beat an entire mob of people, and we're first in line. But
we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
good.
Early admission starts at 9. We've
On
got
the
about
dot?
on the dot. Yeah, yesterday was like they counted down to the second. It's about 15 minutes. And then game plan today, Mike. What do we think?
Heading to Frozen, gonna knock both of those rides out first, and then we're gonna work our way back through Mystic Manor, and then check out Grizzly Peak River Run. No, it's not River Run. Grizzly River Run or
Big
Grizzly
Thunder
Run.
Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain
Equivalent.
without a train.
Yeah. Cool. I'll take you along. Day 2. Let's do this. Morning. Okay, we officially made it into the park. Yet there was another wedding this morning. Sounds like wedding in the morning here in Hong Kong Disneyland. It's a thing.
Well, it's also the weekend, right?
That's true.
Saturday and Sunday.
So you couldn't walk through the castle to go to Frozen, so we had to take it all the way around, but that's okay. Park is super empty right now. I don't think they open exactly on time at night at 9. So, and then, you know, I took Mike's ticket, Mike took my ticket. This is what happens when you're...
We unfortunately confused the castle.
Yes, we were one of those people that slowed up the line a little bit. Yeah, when you don't have a magic band, that happens. Anyways, so off to Frozen. I think the plan today is to ride some of the rides that we didn't get to ride yesterday, but some of the heavy hitters, we definitely want to take advantage of early admissions and see we can get a couple rounds in, like the sleigh and also Frozen. Oh my gosh, there is a Olaf that is now stuck in a snowflake. There's poor Olaf. Hello. Yesterday we were able to catch a breakfast buffet at the Golden Crocus or Sleigh. Sleigh first. Oh, look at the Christmas decoration or snow day, happy snow day decoration. This land is so well done. And we got the North Mountain up there with Elsa's Palace. Beautiful. And let's just enjoy this beautiful empty scenery because it's gonna get a lot busier later today. Oaken Sleigh, here we go. Are they even open? I don't know. Are they open?
I just heard one go. There it goes. It's right.
Okay. 5 minutes. Okay, they're open. Let's do this. Woohoo! In the sauna. Yeah, yesterday was super busy. Oakens was like 75 minutes easily all day long. And since we don't have a breakfast this morning, let's take advantage of it.
Well, I think it doesn't have a very high ride capacity.
It doesn't, no. But it's a short ride though, it's like 45 seconds.
I honestly think there's maybe 2 trains.
Ah, yes. Hello, Fire Spirit. Good morning.
Oh, those are cool.
I'm so excited for you! Your sleigh ride will be such a rush! Am I right, Sven? I agree.
呢個下雪節真係完美啦！拜拜。希望大家嘅雪景之旅玩得開心，下次再見呀
！Happy Summer Snow Day!
Snowman. Come on, I know you do. Elsa's made a magic winter show and summer snow for spending me and you.
Đi đây hơi tính ơi, sao đẹp binh siêu hoàng tốc.
Nhớ đâu.
Xin tặng tôi anh nha. Thank you.
On a day very much like today, Anna saved her sister with an unselfish act of true love. Let's go.
Oh, and now they're best friends.
Indeed.
我哋最好最好嘅朋友啊！你哋係日亞洲嘅冰雪王宮啊！拜。
Nhìn này đâu ơi, sao đẹp binh siêu hoàng tốc.
Let's just call it right. 'Cause for the first time forever,
Best ride ever!
Personal belongings and exit to your left. Thank you. 欢迎你们回来，请继续坐好，直至。
2,000 years later.
I guess Mike and I are
请
getting
注意
rescued off of
游乐设
Frozen.
施已停止
Broke
运
it.
行，請各位坐好。多謝各位嘅合作。Your attention, please. This ride has been interrupted.
Oh, yay! We are officially rescued and fished out of the Frozen boat. And they just gave us 2 little paper tickets for return. So looks like Mystic Manor and Toy Story Land and whatever that's over there, that's opening at 10:30. So actually it didn't really matter that much as we were stuck on the boat. But now we have a free ride back to Frozen. So we might get, take advantage of that.
We're doing it again.
Yeah. And then we saw Kristoff and Anna. Was it Anna?
Yeah, it was
in their
Queen Anna.
Queen Anna.
Well, actually, it was Anna in her winter festival.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Because it's not the Queen Anna
Outfit, like not the royal regalia.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're out of Frozen Land, and then because the other land's not open, we're here to ride those. Mike's directional prowess for the win, because we are a lot closer to where we need to go. Because on the other side, we would have had to walk through Toy Story and then also Mystic Manor. So we are exactly where we need to be.
This is what we wanted to go do, so the fact that we were stuck on Frozen wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, we didn't know that was going to be opening at 10:30. Oh, leaf hearts?
Yeah, somebody took wet leaves.
Oh, where's my leaf? Oh, cool. Cute. All right. Now we're queued up for the Grizzly Gulch. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God. They are so not running. This is definitely not against Disneyland rules.
It's like a second rope drop.
Yep. Looks like the ride vehicle is very much reminiscent of Expedition Everest. I think this one also has like a backwards track section, so yeah, definitely probably way more thrilling than Big Thunder Mountain. So we are pretty much at the loading area. And you know what? Similarly to Expedition Everest, there is also a row 1 line, so you can actually ask the cast member if you want to do row 1. We did that, so we're gonna hopefully have a really good view of this ride.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh! Dynamite. Okay. Oh. Wait. Like the lucky nugget. That would be chicken nuggets, lots of chicken nuggets. So I really wanted to meet Stella Lou, the one Duffy character whom I haven't met. Oh, wait a minute, there's like a country hoedown over there. It's like a, wait. Got some line dancers.
Let me out! Let me out!
Lucky nugget. Yeah, sure you can.
Smells amazing, but since we're in the Grizzly Gulch, we got a Grizzly Roasty Toasty.
They have chocolate and so they have
caramel and chocolate banana. Oh, that smells really good. Okay. Mike got the chocolate banana popcorn.
Well, also, come on, look at this popcorn
Look at this
bucket.
popcorn bucket.
It's a chocolate banana popcorn.
Is it good? Does it taste
It is
banana?
really good.
While Mike's munching on chocolate banana popcorn, he has. There he is. We're off to Jungle River Cruise. One thing we did notice here and in Shanghai is in the parks, they don't really sell alcoholic beverage, which is interesting. But I mean, imagine, in Disneyland, that they didn't start to sell alcohol until fairly recently. But you know, nothing beats Epcot when it comes to eating and drinking around the world. So anyways, we are at Jungle River Cruise, and so far it's a pretty light crowd. It's such a difference from yesterday. When we came, everything was like 60, 75. Jungle Cruise was like 50 easily. This morning has been really, really quiet. You know, Sunday morning might be a good time to visit the parks.
Enjoy your adventure on the Jungle River Cruise today, and we warn you, you may get wet. 欢迎来到世界自己的森林可流之旅。因森林可流之旅计划，请各位大姐有日本为明年之好啦，歡迎嚟到世界著名嘅森林河浪之旅啊！我係你哋嘅船長，我名叫 Frankie， 我名叫 Vincent 啊。我是你們船長 Vincent， I'm your skipper Vincent. Hello everyone.
Hi, Vincent.
Nice to meet you guys. Okay, before we start, there's something that you should be reminded. The first thing is that please take care of your children and your devices. Second, please sit properly and do not stand up. 3件大廈喺咩過程中全程要坐定定，千祈唔好企起身。另外記得照顧好你哋嘅小朋友啦。你們要記得床前要坐下來，不要站起來，然後要照顧好小朋友就可以了。如果沒有什麼問題的話呢，我們可以跟左手邊的朋友打個招呼。Let's say hello to them, okay? The brave spoilers, hi! And now on the right hand side, let's say hello to them. Hello. Okay, and now see the mother elephant and her baby. See, they're so cute. And she's teaching his little one to use his trunk for taking shower. Let's say hi. And now, right hand side, we can see Brother Elephant. Yes, taking the shower for 10 hours. You can see straight on his body. Oh, so amazing. And now, we can Father Elephant. It seems that he's a little bit tired, so don't disturb him, okay? Say bye bye. 好啦，我哋轉眼間已經嚟到呢一個古廟嘅地方啦。呢一個古廟咧有好多古靈精怪嘅嘢，我記得小心啲。因為咧，你哋望下左手邊已經有幾隻豬，係8隻腳嘅蜘蛛。好啦，記得小心啊！全部咧都係有毒嘅喎，一個唔覺意咧真係咧跳上你塊面度咧，咁隨時冇咗分鐘㗎嚇。好啦，就望翻前面啦，呢一個啦就係大象神啦，然後隔離兩邊係眼鏡蛇啊。不過咧，呢啲眼鏡蛇咧就非常之溫柔嘅，尤其是你哋左手邊呢一條啊，佢有個名啊叫佘詩曼。好啦，繼續向前行啊！你哋見唔見到啊？已經有一大班嘅鱷魚喺度瞓緊覺。這裡呢已經有很多鱷魚在睡覺。千萬不要弄醒他們了，好嗎？不然的話呢，你們每一個就會成為他們的晚餐，那就非常糟糕，各位。好啦，就望翻前面啦，你見唔見到啊？呢一度咧就係科學家嘅營地啊，即係我哋呢一班嘅成員啦。但係咧，你哋望真啲。邊有科學家黑成咁樣啊？仲要咁多毛添啊！你快啲攤低啦！哇！真係少少咧就嚟到嗰個地方啦！我好彩啊，終於嚟到呢個嘅安全啲嘅地方，係非洲大草原啦。It's now we are on out of the Africa. As you can see, there's some zebras, giraffes.The African elephant。好了，有人可以告诉我这里有什么动物呢？对，哇，没错啊，你也太棒了吧，全对了。但是呢，这两个大象最凶啊 ，they're so horrible。好了，你繼續向前行啦噃。And now we are on the zone of the hippo. There's a family, mother, sister, and then grandpa, and then brother on your right hand side. Brother on your left hand side. Wow, so amazing. 好啦，你再睇下呢一班啦，喂。唔係馬騮嚟嘅喎，係啲科學家嚟嘅喎，佢哋咧不惜一切咧為咗收集素材啊！你睇下俾西牛同土狼圍住咗，我哋同佢講聲拜拜先啦，好唔好啊？拜拜，拜拜，你哋真係好冇人性啊嚇！好啦，我哋繼續向前行啊！呢一度咧要大家咧要小心啲啊！你見唔見到啊？呢度有好多骷髏骨頭，全部咧都雙目無神，但係咧就露起棚牙對住你笑嘅噃。記得咧就小心啲，呢一個部落咧好中意捉人嚟食嘅嚇。快啲嚟講啦！差少少咧，船長都俾佢當成細路仔咁樣捉走咗啊！好啦，大家有冇事啊？後邊嘅朋友 OK 嘛？ 有冇少咗個小朋友啊？有沒有小朋友啊？有啊，咁啊再生翻多個啦，唔緊要啦。哎呀，好啦，我哋好快咧就翻到岸上面啊，大家唔需要擔心啊。Okay, we will back to the dock very soon, so don't worry about that, okay? And remember, sit properly and do not stand up. 係啦，記得坐定定啊，千祈唔好企起身。你沒有記得坐下來，不要站起來了，各位，我們要回去啦。係啦，記得相信船長啊，船長嘅技術咧，一定咧可以帶領你哋去安全嘅地方嗰個。可以我埋佢都唔知點算好啊！我哋嚟到呢一個係咩地方嚟㗎？呢一度個飛就係傳説中嘅上飛峽谷，我哋好似乜嘢都
No, no.
可能一啲都高。
Why do I have a feeling I'm gonna get wet?
I'm not gonna lie, didn't understand about 90% of what our skipper said, but that was an amazing jungle cruise. They had more scenes. They had instead of the waterfall, they had like a geyser, which is incredible. And this was definitely a little bit more thrilling than the ones that we experienced in North America. So if you get a chance, definitely ride the Jungle River cruise. And if you understand Cantonese, it is also very helpful because no idea what happened the whole entire time. But
Ooh, nice to meet you. All three, and camera behind me. Wonderful. Thank you.
okay, Mike and I are at the Plaza Inn. There's also a Plaza Inn in Anaheim version in Disneyland. This one has like it's a Chinese food, so we can't wait. Who wouldn't want to have a Donald butt upside down bun cake? And so let's see if our reservation took, and let's have a lunch at
least it's not
it's
roasted
goose.
duck.
That's true. That's true. I did notice that. And I think I may have to get the Mickey fried rice. All right, let's see.
Check it out.
Thank you. This is wonderful. Thank you very much. Wow, this restaurant is beautiful. They have the zodiac signs about just Disney characters, a line on the wall, and yeah, this looks like a very different version of the Plaza Inn. But here we go. We're gonna have Chinese food. The cast member reminded us that is definitely Chinese food. So let's
yes, please.
yes, please. Okay, so it actually looks like they do have some alcoholic beverage or adult beverage. They have white and red wine, they have beer, and then they have some mocktails. Everything looks really good. Let's see. Okay.
So they have a Christmas special
Okay.
set.
Ooh, okay, so that's the Christmas special. And this is just their menu. This looks a little bit different from what I saw outside, but
You can order.
okay.
So there's a lunch set, an all-day set.
Okay. All right, they have like goose and some stir fry, and they have dim sum. It looks like okay. This is very, very different for sure. Let me check out the sets. Looks like they have different. Oh, yeah, here we go. They have the lunch set, and this is, I guess, their Christmas special. And they also have an afternoon tea set, which is kind of like dim sum-esque. Comes with a bell jello. and some sort of a mochi
So
something.
we did find the beer and wine.
Yep. Okay, so the Plaza Inn is a little bit interesting because sounds like there's two different restaurants within Plaza Inn. So there's a Plaza Inn Cha-Cha room, which is like a tea house, and then on the outside there's like a separate restaurant with different menu that is like more of like just a regular lunch menu. So yeah, we walked in, we're expecting to have the Mickey fried rice and the Donald Bud cake or buns. They didn't have it. You know, like even in the website itself on the app, when you check out the menu, there's two different menus. That's why I was a little confused. There's like the pink and then there's a green menu. So cast member confirmed that we're actually in the wrong restaurant. So I think we ordered a couple of things. So then after that, if we're still hungry, we might walk on over to the other side to check out what they have over there. So that's the plan. So you live and learn. This is something you wouldn't expect, that it's Plaza Inn could be like two totally different restaurants. So it is what it is. So we'll show you what the food looks like. Okay, Mike's Mickey soda came. That is pretty cute. Is that like an orange lime?
It was a couple different fruit juices.
Cool. And then of course we got the Mickey ears. Classic turnip cake in the shape of Mickey.
It came with some chili.
And it's very viscous. Wow. Yep, looks like it's a sweet bun with egg tart. Mike ordered this special hot gao, which is a shrimp dumpling.
Yeah, but it's like a big
Usually, yeah, you get like...
Ooh, those look good.
Those are chasu? Oh, those chicken. I think it's a chicken bun.
Yeah.
Okay, not Mickey shaped, but still looks pretty good. Okay, so we literally left the center restaurant and now we're on the outskirts, and this is like a wholly different restaurant. The chairs and everything just look a little bit different, but on the inside you saw some of the Zodiac, and now on the outside you have some other. And then check out that painting in the back. We have some bluebirds from Cinderella and duck from Ugly Duckling. Oh, the decor. Oh, and we have birds in here apparently. Anywho, so this is actually the menu that's showing outside. But while we're thinking about it, this is the drink menu. They have alcohol here. They have some red wine, white wine, coffee, tea, beer, and mineral. They have like a whole section for mineral water. And then they have pu'er. This is the whole section for tea. Like the Cha-Cha House, they also have a dim sum menu. So this is the one that I really am looking forward to. We have the Minnie's diced chicken tart, and we also have Donald's pork and vegetable bun. Glad that's not duck. They also have a whole goose of some sort. Let's see. Yep. So they have a signature roasted goose, and they have some. Is that Garupa fillet. Okay, interesting. Grouper. Yeah. And this one is also on the outside. It's their braised whole spirit abalone. Ooh, that sounds really good. So they have some chasu and also dim sum. And I was eyeing the Mickey fried rice, I think. That looks really good too. They also have chicken. I don't see they have duck. Okay. I think this is the braised Mickey tofu. Literally just had a little bit of a snack in the form of dim sum in the inside. Food's okay. I mean, it's obviously when you're in Hong Kong, you can probably find much better quality dim sum, as well as less expensive dim sum. But we really wanted to try out some of the Mickey shaped dim sum, like the turnip cake as well as the custard bun. So that was good. We also ordered this chicken bun. In my opinion, the one that's in, I want to say the Disneyland. There's a place that sells buns. I can't remember the name of that restaurant, but let us know in the comments below if you've been there. It's not Aloha Isle. That's in Magic Kingdom. Anyways, the one that I'm talking about is the restaurant that's the quick service right next door to the Tiki Room in Adventureland in the OG Disneyland. Their bun is actually better than the one that we had in Hong Kong. It's really doughy, not a lot of filling, but anyways, gave it a shot. So now we're sitting at the restaurant that I wanted to dine at, and here we go. Bon appetit a second time.
Okay, everything else here is great. These get fail because that's the spout. Whenever I pour it, just
drips all over
the table.
Yeah.
So
oh well.
Fortunately, it's white cream on white tablecloth, so I don't look like a complete mess. So.
And they also give you simple syrup, which is kind of interesting. I've never had that happen before.
Ooh, that tastes. You might want one of these.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like Vietnamese coffee?
A little bit, yeah. It's strong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty strong. It's good though. All right, so what we ordered like 5 things in the other restaurant, and now this is essentially our second lunch. So there we go. This is how you vacation, I guess.
That's enough to feed a small family.
That is a large portion size Mickey fried rice. Holy moly. So I think there's chicken in there or something like that. All right. Okay, Mike got the sampler. That looks really good. But this, the upside down Donald in the lake, whatever bun that is. There's a little bit of blue there on the bottom.
That's his.
Yeah,
that's the bottom of the
yeah. Oh my gosh. Then, so many minis. Got a mini moon cake, and then this. I think that's like a chicken tart. Oh my gosh. And then I think we got the. I don't remember what this is. Oh, that's the pork bun. Not only did we have one lunch, we had 2 lunches.
On accident.
Yeah, Plaza Inn, very, very confusing. So it sounds like they have literally 2 different restaurants.
Basically, when you walk into the entrance, if you're not paying attention, to the right is the tea house, basically the tea house, Plaza Inn, and to the left is the more formal dining Plaza Inn. So we just went in and kind of like saw somebody standing to the right, went over there. To my defense, there was nobody waiting at the hostess stands to the left, so but happy accident. We ended up having to quote the late great Bob Ross, happy accident. We had 2 lunches, got to try more dishes, and we are absolutely full. So we are looking for some low-key easy rides to do. I think we're going to go do the Orbiter, and then I definitely want to try and do the Disneyland Railway, and then probably Small World. So I think that's on the agenda next.
It's a lot less busy today, for sure. Like everything is like at least a third or half of the wait time.
So for lunch, turnip cakes were good. The Donald buns were good.
We pretty much had everything that's sort of Mickey, Minnie, or Donald, like character shaped.
The mini pork pastries I pass on. The Iberico pork pastries I would do. The seafood dim sum was fantastic.
The fried rice. The Mickey fried rice.
That was a pleasant surprise.
If you're listening.
So Mickey fried rice with salmon and salmon roe. It was excellent.
I basically I was like, yay, rice. Just had my fill. But no, the food is it's very good. I think it's obviously, you know, like for dim sum, you're in the middle of Hong Kong. So you're probably going to be able to find better dim sum for a lot cheaper than in the parks, but you know, I guess this is, you know, if you want to have Mickey or Minnie shaped dim sum, this is the place to have. But,
I have no complaints.
Yeah, but you just have to, you know, keep in mind there's 2 separate restaurants, and then they have 2 different menus. And yeah, Jen was a little disappointed when I sat down and the menu just didn't have the Donald Butt, but we had Donald Butt anyway. So mission accomplished. All right, I think let's head on over. I think we're gonna ride the train from the Main Street station all the way to wherever, Fantasyland. I guess that would be where Small World is, and then maybe we'll do more of Ant-Man and the Wasp because I really like.
She really likes the shooting games here because they have a laser that shows you where you're aiming, so it's much easier to hit. So the typical frustrated Jin at the end of any of the regular other Buzz Lightyear rides is not. She doesn't show up here.
All right, we'll check in with you a little bit. Can we cut through here? I think we can, yeah. All right, actually, we changed our mind again. This happens a lot. We're gonna do the Orbitron, which is Disneyland Hong Kong version of Astral Orbiter. That one tends to have a pretty high wait time as well, but you know, we're just having a bit of a low-key day. The park's not super busy, so let's do Orbitron. Yeah, this is like night and day difference from yesterday. Holy moly. I don't know, like, is it like, if you've been to Hong Kong, if you know about Hong Kong, let us know if it's like a Saturday thing that everybody's out and about, where Sunday is more considered a school day or something. I don't know. I mean, check this out. It is like park is half empty. And it's Tomorrowland tends to be a really busy land, but there's like nobody here today. And yeah, this was like 50, 60 minutes last night. Now it's like a 10-minute walk on. All right, Orbitron it is.
All right, so Jen noticed that Stitch and Angel are over there in their little Santa costumes. So she has beelined it over there to try and grab a photo while I wait in line for Orbiter.
Flying saucer comes at your step as you board the flying saucers. Then remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the flying saucer. And please supervise younger pilots.
Number one. Number one.
Literally. Number one. In classic Dumbo fashion, we got our up and down.
Nothing in the back.
We got our.
And there's a little like
There's like a button here.
button. What's that for?
I don't know. We're gonna
have to
find out.
maybe
I think
I don't know. We'll see.
we'll make pew pew noises.
Oh, it makes shooting noises.
Mine makes a boink.
Mine makes a chirping noise.
All right.
Let's go up.
She has not stopped hitting that silly button.
Ah. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. That's a good view of Space Mountain.
And the arc reactor.
Dark episode.
Just a bit of trivia. I had to Google it. Mike posed the question. I'm like, I kind of want to figure out what's going on. So yes, it is the Astro Orbiter in Magic Kingdom and in Disneyland, the OG. Yes. Now, Disneyland Paris as well as Shanghai Disneyland. No, sorry, Disneyland Paris and Hong Kong Disneyland. This ride is called the Orbitron, whereas in Shanghai it's called the Jetpack. Tokyo Disneyland used to have this, and it's also called the Star Jets, but I think that's been replaced with the Happy Ride with Baymax. So,
okay, that sounds awesome.
So there is no Orbiter, Astro Orbiter, Orbitron, Jetpacks, Jet Sets. It's now
to ride a flying Baymax.
Yeah, I think that might be it. It's like a Dumbo, but you replace Dumbo with Baymax. I have no idea. Maybe if you get to Tokyo Disneyland, let us know. But yes, it is now called the Happy Ride with Baymax. In fact, let's see what it looks like. The ride experience. Oh, it's on the ground. It's kind of like Alien Saucer. People are taking advantage with the balloon seller.
It makes a good photo.
Yes, sure does. Oh, the ice cream shop. I think Mike's gonna grab a Christmassy ice cream, maybe.
Thank you.
Oh wow! So cute. Yeah, this is the Fukuoka and Amawi strawberry something or other, but it's got Duffy and Friends. That is quite cute.
It's really good.
Is it really good?
Yeah. It's really light, but it's definitely got a lot of strawberry.
You know, that's the theme in Asia. They have a lot of sweets and desserts, but they're generally a lot lighter in flavor. So not super,
it tastes
like super
strawberries.
Sweet.
It is sweet, but it's sweet like fresh strawberries,
okay.
not like just overdosed.
Like candied strawberries.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Check out the not crowdedness of Main Street USA here.
I cannot. This is insane.
This is so different from yesterday. Yesterday you couldn't even walk. It was so busy. This is very different. Oh, I see a bunch of folks over there congregating. I don't know. Oh, I think they're having some sort of like a Main Street. Cast members are performing. Yeah, that's kind of like the citizens of Hollywood on doing their performances. They're filming something. That's really interesting. Yep, that's the crew of something. Okay, whatever. And yeah, they also have an animation academy over here, which is by where Mr. Lincoln would be in Disneyland. But I guess that one, it's kind of like a combination between DCA and Disneyland, because the Animation Academy is obviously in DCA, and they're gonna put it right where story time with Mr. Lincoln am just standing in front of the Disneyland Railroad Main Street station waiting for Duffy and friends, apparently. So we were just sitting over there on the sidewalk, and we just saw this line of people lined up in a perfectly straight line, or just like, you know what? Mike and mine, we have this thing where if we see a line, we get into it and we ask if there's something cool, because somebody knows what's going on, and that somebody isn't us. So basically, we asked, and a lovely person just let us know that Duffy and friends are gonna be having a birthday party or something over here. So that's what we're waiting for. Not in the app, and no idea what's going on. Just decided to line up. So that's what we're doing.
All right.
咁多位你哋好啊，歡迎！我哋邀請大家依家就嚟到大街火車站，為兩位好朋友舉行一個週年慶祝派對。
Anniversary show. Now we're actually aboard the Hong Kong Disneyland Railroad. So technically they have the Walter E. Disney and then a Roy O. Disney as two locomotives, and then the other one is called the Frank G. Wells, who was the president of the Walt Disney Company who perished in a chopper crash. I think when Michael Eisner was still CEO at the time. This passenger train is typically led by the Walter E. locomotive, but today we're led by the Frank G. Wells locomotive, which is, I think it's a backup to the two other ones. So we're going to take the Grand Circle tour of Disneyland. So we'll show you around and let you know what the ride experience is like here in Hong Kong Disneyland.
While we're enjoying the train ride, let us tell you a little bit more about this wonderful and classic attraction here at Hong Kong Disneyland. The Hong Kong Disneyland Railroad has been circling the park since the day the gates opened, September 12, 2005. Inspired by the Walt Disney's lifelong love of trains, it's not just a ride, it's a nod to Disney Parks tradition. The railroad forms a full loop around the park with two stations, one on Main Street, USA, and the other in Fantasyland. Along the way, you get glimpses of iconic lands like Adventureland, Tomorrowland, and now even the brand new world of Frozen. As I've mentioned before, there are 3 locomotives, each named in honor of Disney legends. Walter E. Disney, of course, Royal O. Disney, and Frank G. Wells. And fun fact, while they look like classic steam engines, they're actually diesel-powered, built to meet Hong Kong's modern environmental standards. Each train pulls 5 passenger cars, and they're cleverly designed with its side-facing seats so you can get the best views of the park as you ride along right here. Well, our day 2 in the park has been just as exciting as day 1, and the day is still young. But since this video is getting a little long, we'll be saving the rest of our adventures for an upcoming vlog. If you missed any of our day 1 fun, don't worry, we've linked those videos in the description down below so you can catch up on all the magic. We hope you've enjoyed spending our second and much less crowded day here in Hong Kong Disneyland with us. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.